You ready for the video?
Yeah.
Let's get it. Woo! What is vibing? This is Vish, and today we'll be responding to Sadhguru's video on
how to overcome addiction and compulsive disorder.
Do you ever find yourself anxious, stressed, or just nervous? Well, that used to be me all the time. And then I found meditation, and it truly transformed my life. And now I'm a meditation coach, and I've got hundreds of people on the meditation journeys. If you want a one-on-one session with me, either message me on Instagram at Vish Vibes or comment down below. And today I'm here with Isra. Want to introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Isra and I am a Pakistani immigrant. I was born and raised in Dubai, moved to the US 4 years ago, and now finally getting my degree in neuroscience from UT, also an aspiring dentist. So addiction is something that I have studied a lot in the past year in my neuroscience classes, and it is one of my areas of expertise, I guess I want to say, in terms of, you know, reading research papers and just writing research papers. It's been pretty interesting, and I'm interested to watch this video and see what's in it.
Well, let's get to it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
In today's world, humanity suffers from various kinds of issues like addictions and compulsive behavior. Being addicted to substances, alcohol, nicotine, caffeine, and various other aspects of life. So these addictions and compulsive behaviors, which can lead to psychological pits like depression, manic depression, all these things, essentially what it means is, in some way, we are not able to make use of the discretionary dimension of who we are. To be human essentially means this, that though we have our instincts, though we have our needs, a human being is capable of employing his discretionary mind in such a way that he can go beyond his needs, he can go beyond his compulsive behavior.
Yes.
Unlike other creatures, a human being has the ability to employ his discretionary mind in such powerful ways that he can even go beyond his fundamental needs of life. The whole system of yoga, or what we are calling today as inner engineering, is essentially about gaining the ability, having the ability to employ the discretionary dimension of who we are. Discretion means that we can conduct our life the way we want it, not the way we are compelled by the situations in which we exist, or the chemistry of our body, or other kinds of influences upon us. Going beyond our chemistry, going beyond our genetics, going beyond the situations in which we exist, a human being can still craft his own life the way he wants it. The basic process of inner engineering is to empower a human being to be able to employ his discretionary dimension in such a way that he can move his life to a dimension beyond his present level of existence.
Before we start, we're gonna do a real quick breathing warm-up together. So, first, close your eyes, take a nice deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. And with the eyes closed, name one thing in your mind that you're grateful for. Now you can gently open the eyes. Hopefully that was a refreshing session before we get to this reaction.
What was your grateful thing?
For me, it was actually just you making the time to be a part of this video.
Oh, thank you so much.
How about yourself?
I think my love for people, just talking to people, and which aids your thing that you're, grateful for.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Would love to hear what your gratitude was in the comments down below.
Down below.
With that was a beautiful video, and I learned so much from it just from a very small clip of Sadhguru. What did you think, Isra?
Yeah, well, it was interesting because he was talking about basically neural circuitry, right? And that basically the essence of neurocircuitry is when cells fire together, they wire together, right?
Wow, okay.
So what what you're doing in a specific situation, that gets combined.
Yes.
Like, oh, if I'm anxious right now and I'm just gonna lay on my bed and be on my phone, that's gonna wire together. I'm gonna pair anxiousness with this is the reaction I need to do. And those things are easy to do because we've done them in the past. I mean, I'm sure you've done them.
Yes.
I definitely do them, We've done them in the past, so now that's become our comfort level. And our brain loves being in the comfort zone, even if it's bad for us. It's just because it takes so much of your body's resources and energy to form new circuitry, right? But once that's formed, you'll be saving so much time not being on your phone or not doing other things that may bring you down, like, other like alcohol or other drugs, or for example. So I think the essence of this video, what I think was, he was trying to say, change your chemistry, which is, all happens in the brain too, in your body. And the way to do that is form new circuitry. So push yourself. And you probably made New Year's resolutions that you never kept, right? Like, everyone does that. I've definitely had New Year's resolutions that I've never kept. And I was looking into that. I was like, what is the reason that we aren't able to keep that? And it's because those resolutions are always like, oh my God, I'm going to work out 2 hours a day, or I'm going to do this much or that much. And the way to form habits is actually starting in very small quantities. So for example, meditation, the thing that got me into it was starting with 10 seconds a day. 10 seconds, that's it.
Yes.
And if you do 10 seconds, then moving that to 20 seconds when you've consistently done the 10 seconds. And you can form habits like that in 30 days. I think 30 days is the mark. If you've been consistent for 30 days, then that forms a habit. And I've done that with, a lot of things for myself. Like, for example, drinking water. I was very bad at drinking water. And so, I would stay dehydrated. My skin was bad. And so I started doing that. And now I have great skin, So use your brain, use your energy, change your chemistry, just like he said, by taking those little steps. And the only way to overcome addiction is to replace it with something else, right? You have a need to latch on to something. So why not latch on to something that's good for you?
Awesome. I love that perspective on this, and also you shedding all that valuable experience that you have with this topic and subject.
Yeah.
I truly learned actually a lot from you just speaking. So thank you for that. And I also love this video too. It was really just a beautiful nugget of wisdom as always from Sadhguru, and it goes to show how when you're living so ordinary, you become extraordinary.
Yeah.
And it's all about focusing on the simple things. I learned this really cool thing from him. When you focus on the ingredients for life, or let's say the ingredients of planting a flower or a plant, or a fruit plant for instance, when you focus on the steps and the ingredients necessary for their growth, whether it's sunlight, soil, water, things like that, don't even worry about the fruit that will blossom. It will naturally happen. And so the same things apply to us as human beings. If you focus on the right type of sleep, the right type of food, the right type of workouts, those will naturally create a very functional and well-engineered human body, as he says.
Yeah.
And it's very simple. You just do those things, and naturally these attachments to drugs and disorders will just not even happen. The reason it's happening at such an extraordinary rate today is because of, unfortunately, the use of technology unconsciously.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna even say technology is bad. It's not bad or good. It's about how you use it. And so when you're sleeping super late night with your phone and mindlessly scrolling, watching all these shows and then drinking super late and doing all those types of things, naturally you're not gonna have a well-engineered body or even mind. And so by very simply just being conscious with the present moment, with what you're doing, not being attached to anything, naturally you will live a very present and happy life. So Thank you so much for listening to this reaction. We'd love to hear your views about this video and reaction in the comments down below. And with that, make it a great day, take your joyful, and stay conscious. You did awesome.
Thank you.
Great job.